Solve each of the following equations for x. For part A, we have 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 equals 4. And to get our unknown x out of the power, we can take an equivalent log statement, which we represent using this symbol here. So our equivalent log statement is going to be log, and the base of 3 stays as 3. And then we have our answer becomes the part inside the log, and that is going to equal the 2x plus 1, which was the power. Now to solve for x, we're going to start by subtracting 1 from both sides of the equation, and that will give us log 3 of 4 minus 1 is equal to 2x. Next, to get x by itself, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by 2, so that includes dividing all terms on this left-hand side, and that will give us 1/2 log 3 of 4 minus 1/2 is equal to x. Now this is the solution to this first equation. However, I'm just going to point out that we can actually simplify this a little bit further, and this half that's multiplying the log 3, we can actually bring it up as a power. So we can write this as log 3 of 4 to the power of 1/2, which is the same as the square root. So we can also write x as just being log 3 of 2 minus 1/2. So that's just a more simplified answer to part A. For part B, we want to solve the equation 2 log e of x plus 1 equals 5. And now before we can take an equivalent statement to get this x plus 1 out by itself, we're going to need to divide both sides of this equation by 2. So this will leave us with just log e of x plus 1 on the left-hand side is equal to 5 divided by 2 on the right-hand side. Now we can form an equivalent statement, and we use this symbol to signify that that's what we're about to do. And our base e remains the base, so we're going to have e, and it's going to be the power of the answer, which is the 5 divided by 2. And this will unlock our x plus 1 that was inside the log. Now all that remains to get x by itself is to subtract 1 from both sides of the equation. So after we've done this, we'll find that x is equal to e to the power of 5 divided by 2 minus 1. So that is our answer for part B.